Hi everyone, my name's Jill and I'm a transformational leadership coach working with introverted senior leaders who want to lead with more confidence, more passion and more authentically rather than wearing that extrovert mask. Today I thought I'd just jump on and talk to you a little bit about overwhelm because I think especially at this time of year, most of us are suffering from some of the signs and symptoms of overwhelm because there's just so much going on. Please hang on till the end because I am going to be talking a little bit about some of the ways to get past this overwhelm and to make yourself feel more relaxed going into Christmas. And generally to just dull down those kind of symptoms that you might be suffering at the moment. So what is overwhelm? So overwhelm is basically a reaction to too much stimuli. You're a constant barrage of information, overload, and just not enough space for the brain effectively. So I always say it's a bit like being on a speeding train. You see all of the train stops going past you and you just want to get off and you can't because the train doesn't stop. So rather than doing what we should do, which is taking that step back and trying to look at what's causing the symptoms, what we do is we just keep going. We just keep moving forward, trying to do all of those things that are in our minds. So especially at this time of year, some of those things could be trying to get all your work completed or in order so that you can have some time off to spend with your family. Or it could be about getting all those presents bought and wrapped for everybody ready for Christmas. Or getting everything ready for people coming over for Christmas and having that time off with family and friends. So it's just this constant stream of information, stimuli that's just causing us to become very overwhelmed and not being able to just sort of take that step back. So what we tend to do when we're feeling overwhelmed is that we just keep going. Instead of taking that step back, we just keep going, thinking we'll just carry on, we'll ride the wave, we'll get past it. But it's very unrealistic to think that we can just keep maintaining this level of stimuli. And especially for introverts who are just more susceptible to stimuli in general. What happens is that our body is telling us, I've had enough, I want to stop, I want to slow down. And some of those signs and symptoms could be that your mind or your brain feels like it's just going to explode. You've just got too much in it and you just can't think straight. It might be that you're short-tempered and just ratty with people. It could be that it doesn't matter how much sleep you have, you might be having loads and loads of sleep, but you just feel tired all the time. You might really struggle to make some of those simple decisions. So those are some of the symptoms, some of the signs to look out for in yourself to determine whether you're going through overwhelm. Excuse me. So some of the ways that we can kind of reduce these signs and symptoms, the first one is to just stop, take a step back, look at all of these things that are going on in your mind. And the best way I find is to write them down, because your mind holds on to stuff to keep reminding you of them if you don't do the things that you were supposed to do, or if you don't write them down and get them out of your mind. So straight away, that's the first thing I like to do, is just to write a list, get it all written down. It takes it out of my head and it means that I can clearly see all the things I need to do. The next step then is to prioritize those tasks. What do I really have to do? What's important that I get this done before Christmas? And what are the things that I can leave out? What things can I actually drop? These are not important. I think they're important, but actually I can either delegate those to somebody else or that can wait until after Christmas. Making a point of checking out exactly all of those different things that you've written down and really prioritizing those so you know what's important and what isn't. Another one would be to add in some self-care into your day, whether that is reading a book, listening to music, taking yourself off, you know, on your own into a room, just to have that quiet time, that self-reflection time. Or it could be just taking a day out of work and having that time to get everything in order that you need to do. Get those things bought, those presents bought, presents wrapped, whatever that may be. Just taking that time rather than trying to get everything done. Another one would be making sure that you take regular breaks during your day, and bringing in some of those kind of recharging tips that you know bring up your energy levels. So that could be, again, taking a walk outside, taking a lunch break on your own, for example. Even as simple as going to the toilet and just shutting yourself off from everyone for 5 minutes, whatever that may be. That's a really important one, to just having those breaks throughout your day, or even if it's just doing some work that really brings up your energy rather than takes it away. Another one is to just stop aiming for perfection. I think introverts are, that is one of our downsides, is our perfectionism. We always aim to get everything 100% perfect, and we're just setting ourselves up to fail. Accept that not everything's going to be perfect. I mean, 80% is good enough. And also accept that there might be some things that you're not going to get done on your list, but because you've prioritized your list and you know what is important and what isn't important, that's how you can ensure that you get the jobs done that you need to get done, and those less important tasks can wait. They don't need to be done now. So there's just some of my tips for kind of stopping yourself from getting too overwhelmed, especially at this time of year. So I hope that this has been helpful to you. If you liked my video, then please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be adding some more videos on shortly. Thank you very much.